You've got to finish the thought. And Shadowlands was meant to say, we've redone the new player experience. We've given you a chest where you only need to do one form of content each week. Just do your favorite. You want to go do the Maw? Do the Maw. You want to do Torghast? Do Torghast. You want to just do one wing? That's fine. You want to clear some Mythic Plus? You want to try some raiding? Totally fine. Try some PvP. Go nuts. And then they never released another thought. So what happened is I got through my favorite, and I got through my second favorite, and I tried something new. And then I tried something that I kind of didn't like before to see if it got better. And then I tried something I know I don't like. And then I tried something I hate. And then I played things that make me resent the entire game. And then I ran out of content. So for people that are tied to current content, they've been left high and dry by World of Warcraft. It has 15 years of backlog. So with the exception of people like Kuhn or Asmongold saying that they're out of backlog, I don't believe most people. I've played the game for 6 months and I'm bored. Have you looked backward? In either of these games, the backlog is enormous. There are things you have never done that are fun. You just got to find them. You got to find them. It's a giant stack of back content in both WoW and 14. Both of these games, if they were good about communicating it, could say, we're doing something major. We're not going to release any content for 12 months. And both games have enough content that they would retain some level of player base. It's there. It's too much content. For new people, these games are both enormous. But for people who have caught up, or for people who only care about current content, oh, that sucks. That sucks. And backlog, the games are not super good about, once content shifts from being current to legacy, they're not super good about changing the way it's presented so that people can go in and try it, with very few exceptions. World of Warcraft, the time walking system is very clever. The Unreal system is very clever. The roulette system is very clever, right? Those are ways to introduce people to the idea that there are things from before that matter now. But the majority of that old section of the theme park is just left abandoned with the lights off, and you have to navigate it yourself. Are there valuable things in there? Absolutely. Absolutely there are. But you've got to find them. And both games don't build tools to do it in-house. They don't have community teams with the bandwidth to take it on. And they don't have integrations with content creators to become those Sherpas, those sommeliers, saying, oh, I see you tasted this and you liked it. Have you tried? They don't have that. Something like Guild Wars 2 has the ArenaNet partner system, which says, hey, we don't know how to do it. Our community team doesn't have time to do it. So we will encourage content creators to do it. There's no wrong answer, but you got to do something. It doesn't have to be content creators. It doesn't have to be the community team. It doesn't have to be devs, but it does have to be one of them. It doesn't have to be all. And once you pick one, you can ignore the other two. But you got to pick one. If your goal is to have content droughts to save on budget or whatever it is WoW's doing right now, 14 would benefit from this. But both games have been successful at not doing that. So they've never had a reason to get better at it. Guild Wars 2, while it's been out for a while, has had to fight Scrappy to gain a player base. And so they've had to learn lessons that WoW and 14's success have covered up. It's not that the games wouldn't be better for it, it's that the games are doing so good that it doesn't matter. As much as WoW has lost 40% of its player base since Shadowlands started, the number of people that start at the beginning of a WoW expansion is so large that 60% of that number is still a freaking large number of people.